Welcome back, one and all, to more Trails in the Sky 3rd. Last time we left off, we were exploring the Luminous Labyrinth, I think that's what this is called, and we found a sealing stone and found, those roadblocks. So now we're gonna head back to the main base area to unlock who's in the sealing stone. Now we'll get ourselves a new party member. And since we're using the sealing stone, the seal breaks. Yep, obvi. What? That looks like... It couldn't be. Could it? You've got to be kidding me. I love his reaction. Stun grenade? Who goes there? Speak your name! What? I sure didn't see this coming. I presume you're all familiar with this man? All I can tell by the uniform is that he's from the Royal Army. Still didn't fix that stuttering issue. Yes, we certainly are. We fought him at the end of the first game, when he was a prick. Then became a good guy at this in the second game because he was under mind control in the first game. I'm not sure what is going on here. Estelle? Joshua? And is that you, Your Highness? Yes, it is. It's good to see you again, Richard. I feel the same. The pleasure is all mine, Your Highness. I'm delighted to see you well and in good health. There's no need to stare at the floor when you're talking to me, you know. How have you been? Thanks to Her Majesty's extraordinary kindness, I've been doing very well. I hope you'll forgive me for asking. I'm afraid I don't quite understand the situation I found myself in. Would it be any trouble to request a brief explanation of where we stand? It would probably be easier if I handled that. I don't believe we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Rias Argent, a squire affiliated with the Grail Setter. The Grail Setter? I see, it sounds as though the situation is even more abnormal than I thought. You just hear the Grail Setter involved. Ah, crap, what is this? I suppose I should introduce myself as well. My name is Alan Richard. I was once a colonel in the Royal Army's Intelligence Division, as well as a traitor who attempted to instigate a coup d'etat. At present, however, I run the research agency RNA Research. What's the A in that stand for? Thank you. I think I have a solid grasp now. I wish I knew what else to say. What do you mean? As in, like, you're having trouble believing all of what we just told you? Well, part of me feels that way, yes. But that's not really it. The greatest doubt in my mind is simply, why me? Huh? I look at everyone here, and I see comrades who know how to fight alongside one another, to turn even the darkest of odds in their favor. Whether this turn of events was the will of the goddess or someone else, I can't rightly say. But from where I'm standing, you've already formed the perfect team for overcoming the obstacles before you. I guess so. I sure as hell don't want to work with her, though. I don't want her stupid rubbing off on me. Oh, you're going to feel really stupid after I thwack your brains to mush. Not now, you two. If I may. I find it hard to understand how I, of all people, came to be here. Far from working together well with all of you, I'm a criminal who threatened both your lives and the safety of the nation in which we thrive. I can't help but feel my being here is a mistake of some kind. Still, you have helped us before, though. Like during the attack on Groundswell, remember? You came to everyone's aid then. Yeah, that could have gotten really bad if you and your men hadn't shown up to help when you did. You're right. Then there was the fact that you assumed responsibility for defending the city while all of us escorted Chloe to Hawken Gate. Yeah, you might have been some bad stuff in the past, but you're underselling yourself by saying you've never helped us before. Be it as it may, my good man, it's not as though you're the only one who's performed terrible deeds. To use the occasion Joshua mentioned, while you violently defended Groundswell, I was at the Hawken Gate threatening Larbrill's safety. I mean, yeah, you were, but that was also a giant, massive fuck you plan that you made with, Estelle's dad to basically be the ultimate pair of assholes. And yet here I am, fighting alongside my friends without a care in the world. The best thing to do here, in my personal opinion, is relax. I'm not sure boasting about how not having a care in the world is something you should be doing. I have a different perspective on those events, Your Highness. You were only threatening Lyrebrill on the surface. You had no intention of actually doing anything. On the contrary, you were trying to protect it. The same can't be said for me. My conspiracy was of my own doing. Okay, but what about me? Yeah, it was of your own doing, but you were under, say it with me now, mind control! Because the prick has mind control powers! We were being used by you guys, yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that we're a bunch of sky pirates who even hijacked the airship, and also threatened to murder everyone on board, but again, mind control. But Her Majesty was gracious enough to give us another chance at life, and we're trying to make the most of it by running our new company. I don't think our positions are all that different, honestly. Well, you might have done things that you regret, but it's not the past that determines who you are. It's what you choose to do now. Exactly, and it'll be a huge help if we had someone as baller as you fighting with us. Okay, translation team, people who translate this game. Baller! You used the word baller. Baller! Baller! Why is that a phrase in this world? So please, we could really use your help. Are you sure, Annalise? You guys know each other? How did that happen? Alright, that was that side story we did a while ago. Oh, I went to visit your dad for something a while back, so that's when we met. Huh, really? After all we've heard, I see no reason to refuse your company. If anything, we're eager to welcome you to our group with open arms, myself included. You could consider it aid given to the Grail Setter if that would make you less adverse to the idea. What do you say? Very well, you have my support. Woohoo! I'm so glad you're with us. Thank you. I only hope I meet your expectations. Incidentally, there is one thing I would like to confirm myself. What would that be? You said that you believe everyone to have been surrounded by that white light and sent here at roughly the same time. When that happened, were you all wearing the same clothes that you are now? What kind of question is that? Now that you mention it, how come you're wearing your military uniform? I was under the impression that you left the armed forces. That's right. Now that question makes sense. You were wearing something different when you were sent here, weren't you? I was. Apparently, I work of an office in Ruin City, and since beginning work there, I have never once willingly worn my old uniform. When I was surrounded by that light, I was wearing a shirt and a pair of slacks as I normally do, and yet somehow I find myself here in uniform. That's odd. It's not something that happened to anyone else either. Oh, I have a thought. Perhaps the Lord of Phantasma decided the Colonel just wasn't sexy enough in anything else and prepared that strapping uniform for him after bringing him here. I freaking love you! Of course you would say that. Yeah, I don't think so. So in addition to the other billion ways there They're a weird freak. They've got a military uniform fetish too. I couldn't entirely blame them if they did, though. Same. I swear, girls these days has no idea what's going on. Dina, stay innocent, because everyone else like, yeah, they're not wrong. Still, there's clearly got to be something to it. I get the feeling we're on the verge of a major breakthrough in working out how we ended up here. So do I. As well as what this place really is to begin with. Interesting. In that case, let's put that matter aside for now. Now that that's settled then, should we start getting ready to resume our investigation? Releasing Richard should hopefully have opened up a new pathway for us to follow. Okay, let's see. Let's check out Richard. Where are you? There you are. So at base you have a strength of 1750, which honestly makes you comparable to her, but not at base. That's with her super ultra mega sword. Because I did some grinding and I managed to unlock the rubies, the gems, and I managed to get some ruby gems. Currently Rias is standing at the precipice of 2,000 strength, and Estelle is right behind there. Obviously, Estelle's still only like a little bit behind on at least in terms of power, but at base, without messing with ornaments, with just his base ornament set, Richard is probably the strongest character in the game, or just base stat wise. His defense isn't anything to look bad at either. Rias is better defense right now because I gave her a freaking gem for that shit.
Inadequate performance.
It's mostly because the arts proficiency. Like, Joshua's good, but he doesn't have great arts. Now let's look at what ornaments Richard might have on him. Okay, so he only has an attack 4, an action 4, EP cut 4, so he's all on 4s right now. So for now, did I give Joshua, in terms of his spells, pretty standard. Oh, he has White Gehenna. How come none of my other people have White Gehenna? Speaking of gems, will I give Joshua anything really good? No, Joshua's still using base. I didn't even upgrade his attack 3 to an attack 4. Also, let's check Richard's. Richard needs to have all 3 slotted. No, not really. I'm gonna give him a cast too. And then we're gonna check his slots. So Richard has all his slots up to the 2 marker. Because I just made some quartz, I don't have enough to basically mess around and give him all 3 slots. Also looks like he starts off with a base fire quartz. So if I get some more fire quartz, I should be able to increase his fire abilities by a lot. Oh, I didn't even check his crafts. At least it's only a single attack, which is honestly making me think about putting Joshua back in. If only because Joshua has, group attacks, which is desperately needed. But let's, can I not look at these? See what they do? So in terms of craft, we have the Chain 3, Luminous Divider, True Luminous Slash, and True Luminous Ogre Slash. Isn't he? Oh wait, this actually makes him stronger! Okay. Okay, now he's standing at your level, woman! Okay, that's a good part for keeping him in. Wish I knew what this does, though, and he's really right there leveling up. Let's see if we unlocked any new weapons or something. It doesn't look like it. I don't see any katana. No, here katanas. No, nothing. Okay, I see what we got here. Honestly, it's really up to the group attack. Yes, Rias has a group attack S-craft, which is good. But Joshua's was all around, which really helped out. Chloe's still best healer for right now. I know we get a character, the last character who is better with crafts. I mean, better with arts, and honestly, Rhea slacking on the arts is probably the best thing right now because she's all about that physical right now. Same with Estelle and Richard and Chloe handle the arts for the most part. So I'm gonna keep Richard in for now, just for a little bit. Maybe later on I'll switch back to Joshua, but for now Richard's staying. But since we're at this teleport gate, I want to end the episode here. I'll see all of you guys back here next time.